Hey guys, I know I've been MIA, but I'm back and I'm better. Y'all probably see me in the same little outfit because I'm gonna do another video after this. I don't know which one is going to be posted first, and the quality is probably bad. I was too impatient to wait for my new phone to get here. It's supposed to be coming today at like, it said around 7, but who knows. Right now it's like 2 o'clock. So today I am going to be talking about where I have been. This video probably won't have a thumbnail or anything, but I will include pictures of what's been going on in my life and a little update. I know it's only a couple of y'all on here, but hopefully this will boost, you know, my views. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been going through the same thing, because before I even went through with it, I was on YouTube watching a bunch of videos and everything. So where I have been. So in October, I'm going to include pictures, videos if I have any, but in October I went to the doctor because I was having pains like in these, like you can see a little, I had these big old flaps on both sides, but it was way bigger on my right side. I've had it for years, but over the years it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And so I decided to go see about it. Yes, go and get checked out, because we never know what could happen. So I decided to go and get it checked out. And what my doctor said, I got a surgery called Axiliary breast surgery. I got it February 24th. I had I was supposed to get the surgery on December 9th, but a lot happened with that and it just never happened. So I got my surgery February 24th. I went in at like 9 something and I came out at like I would say like 5:30, 5:40. So auxiliary breast surgery is them removing the excess breast tissue under your armpits. When I went in October, my doctor told me it could cause cancer, but it was no cancer or anything in it, thank God. What else am I gonna say? It was no cancer in it, and it was just very painful and very uncomfortable, if that makes sense. Like when somebody would touch it, it would hurt, but it wasn't really like painful like doing normal stuff. It was just painful like when somebody would hurt it, and then sometimes like it would just cause pain out of nowhere. So I got the surgery February 24th. Of course, I don't want to say I was by myself because I was with my mom, but I was with my mom. She was with me the whole time from start to finish, and I love that lady. What else am I about to say? Okay, so once I got there, we had to park. Like they sent me an email and everything. I had my post out that Friday, so my surgery was on a Thursday because my doctor only do surgeries on Thursday. So I got it that Friday. So I went to take my COVID test, and I went and got blood drawn. So that Thursday came and I went I wasn't supposed to be there until I think it was like 10:15, but my mama, we got there at 9 9:45. So I go check in, and the whole time I was on the wrong side, but they told me to go to that side on the email, so that's why I went to that side. And so the lady walked me and my mom to like the surgery part of the hospital or whatever. And so we went over there, took a pregnancy test. Of course, it came back negative. After that, like, I had to take all my clothes off and, you know, put on a gown and everything. And she put the thing in my hand, the IV, and she took like 10 to 15 fucking minutes. Like, oh, don't mind this pimple, it's so big. It just popped up out of nowhere last night. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it took her like 10-15 minutes to find a vein because she said my veins were so small. I can't really insert any clips or like a lot of pictures like during the surgery because I didn't really take any. Y'all hear the rain? I didn't really take any. So after that, like 10 minutes after she took my blood, they let my mom come in, and I only spent like 10 to 15 minutes with my mother. And then after that, they took me downstairs to go for the surgery. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared because I didn't want to leave my baby. I was just nervous because I never got a surgery before. I was really nervous, and during this whole process, I was going through a breakup. So surgery on top of a breakup, I wouldn't recommend to no one, okay? So mind you, that's first time is another time, but mind you, like, I would have never thought like he wouldn't have, you know, at least like showed up or anything. But like I was saying, that's for another time. Anyways, so I went down for the surgery and stuff, and they was down there, like my doctor, they was down there joking and all of that, and playing music. Like, it was really a cooler vibe. And I didn't get a lot of sleep the night before because I was just so nervous I couldn't sleep. So by the time like it was time for me to go get surgery, I was exhausted. Like, I was in there going to sleep while they were, you know, asking me questions and stuff. And don't say nothing about me, keep saying like either. Shit. Anyways, so by that time, they had rolled me to the surgical room. So I'm pretty sure it's like 10 something around this time. They rolled me to the surgical room, and the last thing I remember, I was in a room, and it was this dark-skinned lady. It was a bunch of people in the room, and I just remember them saying, oh, mind you, my surgery cost like $16,000, but by the grace of God, I only paid $3. Insurance, baby, get you some. But I only paid $3 for my surgery. And so I went in a room, and they made me like switch beds, and they told me to hold my arms out like this. And the last thing I can remember is like, she told me to get in the bed. She told me to hold this arm out over here and hold this arm out over here. And a lady came up behind me, and next thing I know, I was asleep. Like, I was asleep. And I woke up in a recovery room, and I just woke up like with blankets all over me, and it was some lady in my face. I don't know her name, but she was so sweet. Like, she was asking me questions, and the only thing I could say was, I'm thirsty. Like, go give me some drink. Go give me something. Like, I'm thirsty. So she went to get me some ice. So she was just feeding me the cubes or whatever. And after that, they called my mom, and then I went up because they said it was very hard for me to wake up. So I had to be in this room, and the only thing I could think of was, like, where's my phone? I kept asking them where my phone was because I just knew, like, this man was going to, you know, text me to make sure I'm okay. Like, the whole time I'm just not really thinking about myself, and I was mad at myself for that. Like, I was really upset with myself because I'm more so thinking about him and not making sure I'm okay. So, like, during this whole process, they said it was really hard for me to wake up. And by the time I woke up, I had got my phone, and I saw that he had texted me. So we was texting about the surgery or whatever. We was texting like up until 8 or 9 o'clock, and then after that, he just started ignoring me, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so ready to get over this. Like, I'm ready. I'm not good with breakups. I'm not. That was my first relationship, and it'll probably be my last because I'm not good with that, like, at all. I wouldn't know. So I was just bummed out about that because I thought, you know, like, he would have at least came and stopped by the house or something like that. So yeah, after that we had to go to like 3 different pharmacies, y'all, because Walgreens didn't take my insurance, and we went to CVS, they didn't have it, and then we finally went to Publix and they had it. And mind y'all, like, I'll put a clip in right here to show y'all like how it was taped up. But yesterday I had my post-op and I got my tape off. I'm still swole right here. I'm swole right here, but I'm just happy that the tape is off. So I had tape on, and it was very hard for me to walk. It was hard for me to use the bathroom. It was hard for me to put my clothes on. It was just hard. Like, I feel myself getting emotional right now. I don't know why, because I was just so upset that people had to do everything for me. I was so mad that everybody had to do stuff for me. Like, I couldn't use the bathroom on my own. Like, somebody had to come and wipe me and, you know, and help me sit down or pull my clothes up. And I kind of was trying to make it easier for them. Like, I wore dresses the first week, and half of the second week I wore dresses, and I couldn't take a shower, so I had to take a bath. And my godmama took me a bath, and during the bath it was so scary because I kept telling her, like, I'm getting lightheaded, I feel like I'm about to fall out. But the whole time it was just too hot in the bathroom. Oh, I didn't tell y'all, the day after the surgery, and like, it stopped now, but it took like a week and a half, I was literally coughing up chunks and chunks and chunks of blood. And my doctor said it's from the long tube being in my throat, but I was just coughing up blood and it hurt. I wasn't really eating because I didn't have an appetite. Like, I would just drink stuff, like little small stuff, but eating, I really didn't have an appetite for food or anything. But I couldn't like raise my arms like this or anything. It's hurting right now. I think I done pulled the thing up, but he's saying this is supposed to fall off. I'm ready for it to fall off, but I couldn't lift my arms. I haven't worn deodorant since the 24th of, no, actually I haven't worn deodorant since the 23rd of February. It is March 8th. Luckily, I haven't been musty or anything. I just don't like the odor that the tape leaves. It stinks. Like, it stinks. And yeah, this is, I'm gonna stand up and show y'all. This is how it looks. I had big old flaps on both sides. My right side was really big. but it's still a little swollen. Like, you see how I'm holding my arms, look like a sumo wrestler. But yeah, it was just really hard to do anything. Like, during the midst of the surgery, I was also depressed because of what I was going through. So I was depressed and I had to sit. I was on bed rest. I still can't go back to work till the 27th, but I had to sit in the house for days and days and days. And everybody at work and school. So basically, I'm just here by myself, if that makes sense. So I couldn't really do nothing by myself. During the first week, I was at my godmama house. Like, she would come and pick me up, or she would just come over here just to brush my teeth and stuff like that. But yeah, it was just I feel like if you go through with this surgery, the aftermath is all right. Like, I have a high pain tolerance, so the pain wasn't really nothing to me. Maybe the first week, but afterwards it wasn't really anything. But I don't know, I was just so depressed during the whole thing, so that made the surgery 10 times worse for me. But like, minus all of the depression, I would say that, man, it was hard. Like, it was sort of like I couldn't feel none of this. All of this right here, and then right here, I still can't feel it. I can feel it a little bit, but I cannot feel it at all. At all. I'm gonna show like a update afterwards when these fall off. Hopefully they fall off soon, child, because I'm ready to get back to my life. I'm ready to do me. I'm ready to have fun. I'm just ready to live, if that makes sense. I'm ready to live. Because I've been going through it. Baby. I probably done cried the most this year, and it's only March, than I've ever cried in my life. But if you're thinking about getting the surgery, I'll show before pictures and after pictures of how I looked before. And if you're thinking about getting the surgery, I would definitely recommend it. It helps with your confidence, because I didn't like how these looks. Like, I couldn't wear like stuff like this. I couldn't wear tank tops or dresses that were made like this because the flaps were just overpowering. But now, baby, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you. Bye bye.